What's up you guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking a look at a game called Railway Empire, and as usual we're playing on the Xbox Series X, although this is an Xbox One game so it is via backwards compatibility. I want to say a huge thanks to Calypso Media providing me with a code for both Railway Empire Complete Edition and the New Japan DLC. They were also kind enough to provide me with another set of codes for the Complete Edition again, including all 8 DLCs and the Japan DLC. So I'm going to be giving these away as part of a competition, so please stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how you can win, and it's really very simple, so stick around for that. I also want to ask that if you're not already subscribed to the channel that you go ahead and do that, and if you enjoyed this video please do leave me a like, it would help me out a great deal. Today we're going to be jumping into this game to take a look at the basics. We're going to start the campaign and we're going to take a look at the tutorial. Now this game is based in North America and features a pretty handy tutorial which we're going to jump straight into. So let's get going with this, guys. Why not, eh? As you can see, it's flicking through a few images here from different DLC packs, different countries. There's so many different countries covered and I'd love to show you those sometime. For today we're going to take a look at the campaign and we're going to jump straight in. So the username Ellipse is already pre-populated there, and the name of the company is Union Pacific Railroad, which is sort of the story which you play, which is part of history as well. So let's get started with this.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Right then, guys, so without further ado, we're going to get started with this tutorial, and as part of this particular setup, we're going to follow the instructions that this gentleman's given us in the bottom left-hand corner. For the purposes of this video, I've just turned off the dialogue because, yeah, it would generally get in the way of us sort of talking and getting through this tutorial together. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at building a station over here. Now, you can place it in the actual center. Firstly, we'll just follow the instructions to take a look at the camera. So you can move that around firstly with the L stick, and then with the R stick you can zoom in and out and move left and right. So hopefully that'll register now. So we're now going to build a station at Norfolk. So in order to do that, we're going to zoom in a little bit and we'll go and select building construction and we'll go to small train station. Now we can place this anywhere in this area. If we go to place it now, unfortunately, it will play this tutorial video about placing train stations. So we'll press Y to remove that firstly. That can be very frustrating, to be honest with you, if you're trying to figure out why you can't place a station to begin with. Now what I'll do is, guys, I'm just going to spin this station around, move it back a bit and put it there like that. Okay, so we're now going to join the two stations together. We'll just zoom out a bit, and what we'll do is we'll go and select track construction, and then we'll select this end and go along here and go up to Omaha up here and select these two, and then we'll select there, and then we'll press Y to build the route. So that's our first track in place, our first two stations joined together. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a train now. So we're going to pull down the RT stick and go new train. We're going to add locomotive by pressing Y. There's only one available to us, the Philadelphia, so we'll select that. So that's in there now. So we'll come out of there. And now we're going to make a new train line. So this is basically telling the train where it's going to go. and we're going to press X to do that. We're going to add this station. As you can see, it's listed there now up in the top left-hand corner. We're going to go down to Norfolk. We're going to select that one. And as you can see by those yellow markings there, the train's going to travel back and forth between the two. Now what we're going to do is go back over here so we can see this train populate over here. We'll press B, and the train basically appears on the track like so, and sort of pre-populates on its own. It does remind me very much so of a game called Railroads by Sid Meier that I used to play back in the day on the PC. Similar sort of thing there, and there's a lot of nostalgia in play in this game as we do that. So we do need to make sure that each locomotive does get a water supply and lubricant. So we need this on the we need this for them on the track. So we're going to go to supply tower. We'll select that and pop that there. What happens if you don't have those? Actually, the train just starts slowing down, so it runs really slow. And obviously, for efficiency, we want it to go as fast as possible. So the train's now travelling between Omaha and Norfolk, and there is a corn farm near Omaha. We're over here. As you can see, this here, guys, has now highlighted this. So what we want to do is construct a train station. Now this is called a rural station. The reason for that is because it's not exactly bang on the farm. We can't build we can't build a station which is in the middle of the farm basically. If we went to do that here, it wouldn't let us do it. So it needs to be outside of the sort of farm area. But it is supplied by the farm as long as it's got that green circle around it. So we're going to do that now. Construct a building here. So that's that done. And now we're going to connect this up by going to track construction and pulling this across like so, and popping this at the other end of the Omaha station like so. And we'll press Y to build the route like that. Excellent. So that's in place now. So saying now what we have is potentially a logistics problem, because if we have two trains running on this track, say one bringing corn to Omaha and Norfolk, then we've already got a train on the track running between Omaha and Norfolk. So the trains are going to have to pass each other somehow. So in order to do that, we're going to build a piece of track and actually split and run a track parallel alongside the other one. So what we're going to do is go to track construction. We're going to select a point here with a switch track coming off. Yeah, it's given us the... unfortunately, it brings up these little tutorial videos which can get in the way, especially if you're trying to do something. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll run it alongside like that. Yeah, those tutorial videos are great the first time, but when you're actually trying to build the track and you don't know why it keeps playing it, you need to know to press Y there. So that's a little tip, because it can get very frustrating. So press Y there, and now our switching track is sorted. We'll just get rid of these little videos there. So now what we're going to do is, I believe, is to actually build a signal next so that the trains know which side of the track to run on. Now, in America, the trains run on the right side of the track, so we are going to keep things authentic and set up the signal to do that. So what we're going to do is firstly set a stop signal so that the train knows not to go on that side. So we'll select that there. We'll change direction. So the train will be coming along this right-hand side, but we're going to press X in order to give a stop signal this side, so that when a train comes from this way along, they know not to go there. Okay, so we'll go to the other end now, and then we'll do another one on this side. We'll place a signal, change direction, and put a stop. So then the train coming from this other way, from Norfolk, knows not to go on that line. So that's that sorted. Now we need to set the signal on the other side, so the train knows that it can go this way. We'll do that now with that setting without switching it to a stop, just a normal signal. Another one here. So that's all sorted. Now what we're going to do is go over here, and we're going to create a new loco here. So we'll do that now by going into our menu on the RT stick, selecting new train, add loco by pressing Y, select the Philadelphia by pressing A, We'll come out of here by pressing B. And now we're going to set a rail line by pressing to add a station here at the farm. We'll add a station here for Omaha. We'll add Norfolk in. And then I wanted to go back to Omaha, like so. So it'll basically go back and forth between the stations like that. If we press B, it'll come out of there. So that'll save and exit. And as you can see, it's pre-populating there. And that's all corn on there. So that's filling up automatically there for us. And hopefully that train will be on its way now. So we're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliable. So what we need to do here basically is to put a maintenance building on each rail line. So what we'll do is we're going to do it here at Omaha. So we need to select the station like so. And then we're going to press X to construct a maintenance building. Okay, it's going to cost us $80,000. So we press OK to do that. Okay, so that's in place now. And as you can see, our train's pre-populating there. And that's on its way. Okay, so we're sorted with that. So he's written us a task list, basically. So we'll just come out of there. And if we hold down RT and go up, we can see that we've got a couple of tasks on hand here. So we can connect Omaha and North Platte. I think that's how you pronounce that. And connect Omaha and Cheyenne. Is that how you pronounce that? Let me know in the comments if I've got that wrong, guys. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Right, okay, so let's have a look for these stations, see if we can see them. So we've got one here. So that's our next task. And our other cities here. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and place a station here. Small train station, and as you can see, we've blasted that in there in the middle of the city, which is absolutely fine. Because it does, I mean, the closer to the middle of the city that you put it, the better sort of coverage it has for the services. And what we'll do is, we'll go to track. We'll select this. Oh, we haven't done that properly. Let's select that again. So it's actually telling us there, building city stations in the centre to attract as many passengers as possible. Oh, come on. I just want to select this now. Is this going to disappear? There we go. Yeah, I think you just need to remove those guys as you're going on with the tutorial. So, track construction. Can we get rid of that? There we go. Set the weight there a little bit. Right, so we've selected the track. We'll connect it up here. And there we go. And then we're going to connect that up like so. What we'll do, guys, is we'll just go ahead and create our other station at, if I can find it, there it is. Okay. Cheyenne. I'd love to know how to pronounce that. I'll have to look that up now. So small train station, we'll blast that in there like that. And you get these newspaper reports, kind of similar to the older games, like Railroad, similar to the other one, Railroad Tycoon / Transport Tycoon, which was another one of my favourites back in the day. So we're going to connect another track here by clicking there. And where's our other one? There it is. So we're going to pop that there like so. And there we go, guys. Nice little bonus money's coming in there for us. What we'll do is we'll add a train here. Just to get started here as well. Let's see. There we go. We just had to come out there. So actions, new train. And add loco. Obviously we've only got the one on hand. And what we'll do is we'll make a line that goes from here. Through here to here and then back to here. So there we go, that runs back and forth nicely. And then we'll press B there and the train should be on its way. Now the only problem is of course we do have a bit of a conflict when we come into the station further up here. So once again, we can create a passing point. But mind you, I think upgrading this station at some point might be a better idea in terms of maybe making it double tracked to make it easy for trains to come in and out. Also, if we go back to our city down here, we can press X on it, and that tells us what our city needs. Actually, if we actually press on it like that, and then press X, so that'll tell us here what the city needs in terms of supplies. So that's good to know. So we can actually look at supplying the city with those things. So we can go and look for, say, a corn farm. We can look for wood, this type of thing. So coming out of here, it tells us next that we can connect to a timber business. So there's one over here. So we'll go ahead and do that now. And we'll go down to create a small station. Like so. I think spinning this round a bit like this might be a good option. And that's in there like that. Cook chopping. Okay, sorted. Let's see what this says. Okay, so just the same information. The larger the station, the better. The closer to the actual proximity, better too. So there we go. We're just going to select this here, guys. And then we'll bring this down here like this. And hopefully, it might find us a way of connecting up. Well, we really want that to go the other way, don't we? Now, I'm not too sure how easy that's going to be for us to do that. I think maybe if we try and aim to get in this end like this, that could be a better option. Yeah, as you can see, it sort of cut through that area here. Change the route of planned tracks. Let's take a look. Oh, we've closed that by accident. Anyway, basically what we've done is we've cut through the mountain there, which can be very expensive. But that's in place anyway, and that's sorted. And there we go, guys. We've connected up. We can now put a train in place to connect the two together. But for the sake of this video, I don't want to run too long here. I do want to say thanks for checking it out. And if you've enjoyed this, please do subscribe to the channel and like. I will make another video to show you some more of the DLC, most likely the Great Britain and Ireland DLC. And I'll talk to you there a little bit as well about my thoughts on this game, things that I like about it and things that could be improved. But just to end with here, that's the basics sorted, guys. And if you want to check out this game, you can now get started with the tutorial, hopefully with a little bit of confidence. But I just want to talk about the competition. So, guys, so we do have a giveaway for a code for Railway Empire Complete Edition, which includes all 8 DLCs. And I do have a code for the Japan DLC as well, which is kindly provided by Calypso Media. So that was given to me in order to give away. And all you've got to do to enter into this competition is subscribe to the channel. And then if you go and visit my Twitter page, which you will find under Ellipse Ent, in other words, Ellipse Entertainment, you can find the link though in the description as well. If you click on that, and then if you go to my Twitter page, if you would look at my pinned tweet, if you would like that, if you would retweet that, and if you give me a follow just so I can contact you by DM, if you are the lucky winner, then that will enter you into the competition, and I will draw out a random winner on Saturday the 19th of June 2021, and hopefully someone will really enjoy this game. But that's it, guys. It's really that simple. That's all you've got to do. I really hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you want to see more like this, as I say, do stick around, but I will catch you guys again soon.